So we getting straight into this video. I'm suspecting right now we have a base gasket leak for around like a few months now since I tried to start the bike and ride it. That's one of the main reasons why I haven't been riding on camera, was because it hasn't been riding quite right. If you look right here, the base gasket has came off, and I'm actually seeing like a bunch of like spooge and whatnot. Also, maybe, well, this gasket actually seems pretty dry. That's just RTV. So I probably could reuse this gasket right here, because this is one of them multi-use gaskets that I got from Scooter Swap Shop a long time ago. I used it for like 3 or 4 times. It haven't broke yet. Until it breaks, we'll change it out. But this right here, that base gasket, we're not gonna talk too much in or about it. We're just gonna get straight down to it. Okay, so right now we got the carb off, that 28 Pellini. Oh, another thing I had to do, I had to rebore that manifold flange right there, that manifold rubber grommet, because it's supposed to fit like the 19mm ones, but as y'all can see, I bored it out to fit that one because I was running into a problem where when I put my seat down, it would bend it, and it ended up on my old one cracking right there. So the actual one that goes for the diameter of it cracked is back there. I'm not using that no more because it was leaking right there. So this is where we at so far right now. Next, we're gonna be just go ahead and take this exhaust off, break that loose, and then I'm gonna go on the other side where the water pump is, and we're gonna drain that so we can pull this off. Now, this head is not coming off. This coming off as one assembly. I actually did this for a reason. I actually found this on accident. So whenever I would assemble my heads onto them, I would always put some adhesive. Like what I used was the right stuff in black. They got the red one too, the red one good, but I used the right stuff. And once you put this shit on, it don't come off unless you forcefully take it off. So everything coming off, the spark plug coming out, but the whole head is staying on there and it's coming out. So let me get these unbolted up and that drained, and then we can go from there. Exhaust off. Yeah, this that gasket I bought from Scooter Swap Shop like 3 to 4 years ago, and it's still doing good. It still got its dexterity, nice and hard, rigid. So we're gonna be using that. As y'all can see, it's leaking. I just got to bust this open so that way I can open the radiator cap. I pulled them 2 bolts out, zip these up. Zip that out. And I can pull this. And do that. Oh look, I put a fuse down here. I forgot what that fuse is for. Oh, it's for my where is it? This. Alright, put this off to the side. That's seen better days. Alright, now take a screwdriver, get these two out. 1, 2. Now I can pull this shroud down like so. And then, forgot, you gotta come around here, pull this. Mine broke. Like always, I fixed it. This piece right here that hooks on, it broke. So what I did was I just glued it, and all these other little pieces, I said the hell with it because it just really need that hook piece. So take that off. So now you can push this back like that. Get that off that neck right here, and that exposes the cap. Here's my overflow. It's just a water bottle, so I need to grab that out. And another reason why I was thinking I was having a base gasket leak was I always was having overflow issues. So it used to just put a little bit in there, but over time it was just starting to gain more and more coolant in here. So let me see if I can put y'all down right here. Yeah, I'll put y'all right here. Y'all might be able to see this, but I'm about to open this up right here. It's right here. Just pull this real quick. But I'm trying to do it on camera, so it might be messy. There we go. There we go. Caught that. Damn, I might need to cut some of this hose back. Look at that. Yeah, I'm gonna cut some of this hose back because right now that shit is thin. So no wonder why it would leak in that area right there. So we got that off. Now, when you open the top, more is gonna spew out. So that's why I was saying, go ahead and get your lines right, pointing in the right direction. Then when you come up here, you untwist this cap right here. I'm gonna just loosen it up. Push this up out of the way. And you'll see, once I loosen it up, what it'll do. Unless there ain't nothing in there. Well, then we was low. No wonder why we was overheating. Now, that's weird, cause, hold on, let me tilt it. That's weird, cause I don't know where it went. And it couldn't, I remember filling it up, and I don't be smelling no coolant. So I know it's not burning no coolant, and we about to pull the head off. Y'all just bear with me. We about to pull the head off. Let me loosen this up on top. And guess we reusing this coolant. This shit for 1 year. Okay, yep, I'm gonna pull that off, which I did. And nothing. Okay, so put that up there. Pull that off. Here, put this up there. Now I need to crack them bolts loose. Shit, I can leave the spark plug in there. Just crack them 4 bolts loose and then pull it off. And we're gonna inspect that base gasket. We need to inspect that. All right, make sure y'all checking these bolts too, for real, because these 2 top ones, they cracked. These ones really didn't do too much. They just, you know what I'm saying? It felt like they was on there, but it was just not on there like I know they should be. So y'all definitely make sure y'all checking them, you know what I'm saying? Because I was just riding this thing. I had literally forgot about maintenance. I ain't forget, but I had a lot going on. And moving down here, I didn't really have time to look the bike over or like tune it or whatever. But we getting these last. Okay, the bottom one. Okay, so that's one. We're gonna do this in order. So that's the bottom. I remember my old setup. I couldn't even take. Okay, that's top left. I couldn't even take these nuts off or the hardware without taking the actual stud out the head. So like two of my nuts came off, but then two of the studs actually came off with it. So I'm gonna have to break this loose real quick. Set y'all up right here again. Hopefully y'all can see me. I'm gonna have to crack this loose real quick. She glued on there. Let me grab a rubber mallet real quick. And give it a little bit of persuasion. I ain't really got no space. There we go. You see that? It's catching. All right. So we're gonna pull this off. I'm trying to see the first looks of it. Oh, that base gasket was completely gone at the bottom. Holy shit. On the sides. Oh my God. Y'all see that little piece that just fell off? Dry rotted. Holy shit. Well, that'll do it. That'll do it, guys. That will definitely do it. Now that crank though, that's a double crank. Y'all see that silver shit right there? Right there. Oh my God. It's in both bikes. Now, when I did this bike, I made sure this bike right here is overkill. Came out looking nice. No hole on the top. Nice and brown. It's a little wet because of the situation. Like I can definitely tell that it was running wet, and this is why I'm breaking it down now. So the ring looks phenomenal. The skirt of it, I mean, minimum wear. Like I even let it go and zoom in for y'all. No scorn, no scratches. Like you barely can even see it. So I ran my finger across it. Nothing. It's smooth. Yeah, but that gasket was definitely done. So that was the problem for me. Right now, as I see it, we're gonna get another gasket on there. I got some gasket paper. And then I have some actual gaskets. This is the actual one I need to use, but I'm gonna make one. So next time y'all see, it's gonna be put together and we're gonna go from there. So we got the cooler in there, all the way topped off. I'm gonna plug this up. And I still gotta burp it. Okay, and I wanna show y'all something too. Now I got this switch. I can turn my water pump up if I wanted to. So this is at its lowest. You can hear it whenever it go up. This is the highest. And look. Listen for the sound. Y'all hear the pitch go up? I usually run it on the lowest setting. 49cc scoop put me on this right here. It's been working since. It's literally just a speed controller. But like I said, all the way this way, and it worked. We bring y'all back around. Y'all see it flowing. Boom. Now we just gotta, I can't button it up right now because I gotta bleed it, burp it, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna do that here in a few. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna throw a fresh plug in there, but right now, just to burp it, we're gonna run the plug that came out of it. Any plug I threw in it came out always wet, and for some weird reason, I feel like that base gasket had everything to do with it, because I've never had trouble tuning my bike. I didn't want to say it, but I damn near about gave up. So if this don't do it, I don't know. I'm gonna have to maybe say it might be the carb, but the carb, it's a Pellini, so it always checks out. I got eBay carbs that I would still run because I know that they're good. So let me torque this down real quick. Where we at? 15. We at 17. I usually go between 15 and 17. Well, 15 or 17. So that's that. Put the boot on. Turn my gas on. Wow. Let me turn this on. I might gotta tweak it a little bit though, because since it's running with a good base gasket, it might be out of whack. So we finna see. Oh yeah, she's definitely holding. Like, look, I'm gonna go down a little bit. Like, see, that's the Pellini car for you. You know what I mean? Yeah, right down. I think we still a little bit too rich though. I want to say it's bled, but sometimes I don't be knowing, so let's see, we'll turn it back on, do another cycle, see if she going to get shorty. Oh yeah. And I swear I used to have to give it gas. That's another indicator. Like, I always had to give it gas. My girl bike, nah, not so much. I think I used a regular gasket on her bike, but yeah, I always had to give it gas. And like I said, for y'all that know me, Gorilla Fast TV, y'all know it's always a one kick shot. You know what I mean? See that? It's idling. She's bubbly now. Like, I can sit on the light without worrying about it dying. So 12.1, 12.2. Straight up. 13.3. It's rich though, I know for a fact. And then on top of that, that spark plug, I'm pretty sure valve itself out again, man. When this blade is solid out. So between tuning this carburetor and a new spark plug, we gonna be back A-okay. I'm telling you. Like, I'm so excited because by now, this temperature would have been already at like 157. I'm telling you, just sitting here doing nothing. We right now are back at the CVT. This is a whole nother day. I did try to start the bike, but it's really out of whack. Last time I think I messed with the springs in here. I had loosened them up. And actually, matter of fact, I loosened up the springs so much to where the clutch was just clunking, like it was just clanking in there because there was no tension. So we're gonna take this off real quick. I'm gonna tighten those springs and then we're gonna go from there. Now, if that don't work, then I can go back up here and lighten up these rollers because I did make them heavier as well, but we're not gonna mess with them right now. We're just gonna go with the 3 springs in the clutch because right now I'm noticing that it does grab a little early and my power band really don't kick until like late. So let me bust this open. It's like 24 millimeter in the back on mine and I want to say like 11 or 12 in the front. I don't know. Looking good in there from the last time or since the last time I cleaned it. Very healthy. It had some rust in here. I was very mad because this kit was a $600 kit now, so this ain't nothing. And I marked this big nut whenever I torque it down and put it on there just to, you know, ensure it doesn't move when I do go and check this periodically. It's fairly clean down here. Yeah, it's just dust. I used to have a little puddle down here sometimes. I think it used to leak, but I changed that gasket. That gasket probably need to be changed soon as well too, but we're gonna pull this off. I'm gonna squeeze this together, get this belt down in there and pull this off. Okay, so here we have it right here like I thought. So I'm running the yellow contra spring, which is 1500. I got the red one that came with the kit, but that, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. That one right there, that just, it's too hard. I never got a proper tune with that one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop this off, get the clutch off of this and tighten up these springs. Right here, there's little Allen key adjustments. You can, you know, lefty loosey, righty tighty, and tighten them up for more RPM. All right, so we're gonna try to run it. I did a couple turns back on the springs back here, like I said, so we're gonna start her up. I'm gonna post y'all up right here. She still got that ball.